The cause of Sokka's death was kept vague in the legend of Korra. However, a popular theory suggests that the Red Lotus leader Zahir may have killed him.
It's the dawning of a new age, the end of the White Lotus, and soon, the end of the Avatar.
One fascinating theory states that Sokka may have been killed by Zahir in between the events of The Legend of Korra and Avatar: The Last Airbender. Details about the adult lives of the beloved original Team Avatar from Avatar: The Last Airbender were kept mostly vague in The Legend of Korra, with only small hints revealed throughout the series. While some characters like Katara, Toph, and Zuko returned and took part in the events of The Legend of Korra, Sokka was one of the few legacy characters who was revealed to have passed away before the sequel series, and the cause of his death was also never really revealed. There are several fan ideas regarding Sokka and the other members of the original Team Avatar in their mature years, because there is so little information available. Further details about what happened to these enduring characters are confirmed as new issues of the Avatar: The Last Airbender comics are released, although it will be a while before viewers are aware of Sokka's exact cause of death. There is a notion, however, that Sokka's death was covertly disclosed in The Legend of Korra Season 3. If true, this would be a tragic yet fitting conclusion for the beloved character. Sokka was likely killed by Zahir before the events of The Legend of Korra. In Season 3, Korra is being chased by a team of unconventional benders from the Red Lotus, led by Zahir. Tenzin reveals to Korra in the episode In Harm's Way,
"Shortly after we found out you were the Avatar, Zahir and 3 others attempted to kidnap you. Luckily, your father, Lord Zuko, Chief Sokka, and I were there to stop them. We apprehended the criminals and locked them away in prisons designed to impair their abilities."
When looking at the abilities of the Red Lotus, it makes sense that Sokka, a non-bender, would fight the only other non-bender, Zahir, while the benders battled each other. Zahir is a skilled fighter who won't hesitate to kill anybody who stands in his way. Even after being shaven, Zahir's head scar appears to have been caused by Sokka's boomerang. Another clue regarding Sokka's fate is the fact that Tonrak is revealed to be the chief of the Southern Water Tribe in The Legend of Korra, a post that was formerly held by Sokka himself after The Last Airbender. It is very likely that Sokka actually died during the Red Lotus raid, when Korra was around 4 or 5 years old, in order for Tonrak to be the respected chief he is presented as in The Legend of Korra. The biggest argument against this Sokka and Zahir theory is that The Legend of Korra would have confirmed that Zahir killed Sokka in the show. Sokka was one of the original characters in Avatar: The Last Airbender, and was a fan favorite, so his fate should have been verbally confirmed. Also, since Tenzin is Sokka's nephew, it would make sense for him to emphasize how Zahir killed a member of his family, only cementing how dangerous a foe this villain is. While these are valid points, there is one big reason why Sokka's death at the hands of Zahir may not have been officially said in the show. The Avatar: The Last Airbender spin-off aired on a children's network, and so the death of characters couldn't be confirmed verbally. When Zahir murders the Earth Queen, she is never described as being killed, only taken out. And when the Red Lotus member Pili is killed in battle, she is described as having sacrificed herself. Even with threats against Korra and the new Airbenders, the word kill is never actually used. The only time it is used is when Korra thinks Zahir killed her father, which the audience knows isn't true. With this in mind, it is extremely likely that the show didn't confirm Sokka's death because they simply couldn't. It would certainly be a tragic conclusion for Sokka if this turned out to be his actual fate.
Just a guy with a boomerang. I didn't ask for all this flying and magic.
For both the audience and the characters, Sokka's death in battle would be highly upsetting because he was usually a lighthearted and amusing figure. Katara, his younger sister, would be devastated by the murder of Sokka, especially since it happened so soon after Aang's passing, which would have been a matter of years earlier. The fact that one of the best characters from Avatar: The Last Airbender was murdered rather than passing away gently in the company of his loved ones would also have devastated audiences. Despite all this, however, it would be a suitable conclusion for his persona. After all, Sokka was a trained warrior who dedicated his life to fighting for those who couldn't fight for themselves. For him to have died in battle protecting an innocent child would be an in-character way for Sokka to have died. He was also very close friends with Avatar Aang, and would eventually later go on to become his brother-in-law when Aang married Katara. If Sokka's final battle truly was the battle with the Red Lotus, it proves that his close bond with Aang would have transcended lifetimes, as Korra in Aang's reincarnation. While the legend of Korra was unable to confirm whether Sokka was killed by Zahir or died in some other manner, there is a way to find out. New animated films that take place in the world of Avatar: The Last Airbender are set to be released in the next few years. If one of these films takes place closer to the legend of Korra, perhaps the Red Lotus battle will be depicted, and Sokka's fate will be one of the many questions to get answered in the new Avatar: The Last Airbender films. Is this something that you'd want to see? Let us know in the comments section below. And until next time, as always, stay flamin'!